everyone, this is Rana. Welcome to our first show and tell video for our 2023 spring release. We are so excited about this release because we finally released Magengo Designs Dice Cut. In today's video, we will show and tell about in-out stitch rectangles dice set. The name of this set tells everything. We have in this set rectangles in 5 different sizes. 4 of them are stitched from both sides. That's mean when you cut the rectangle, you will get a wonderful stitching around both sides. The bigger rectangle in this set is 4 inches by 5¼ inches, which is perfect to create a standard background for the A2 card. We can cut these rectangles separately or combine them together. Let me first show you what we get when we cut each rectangle alone. Here are all the layers or panels that we get when we cut each rectangle separately, and you can also see this wonderful stitching around each panel. These details add so much for our cards. Now let me show you what we get if we combine these rectangles together. Okay, I will combine here each rectangle with the next one. So we will combine the bigger one with the next smaller one and so on. You can see here how we can get all these different wonderful frames stitched on the inner side and the outer side just by combining 2 frames together. This is not all. We can play more with these dies to get endless frames. Let's see the frames that we can get if we skip the second rectangle and combine the bigger one with all the other rectangles. Now let's move the bigger rectangle to the side and combine the next smaller one with the other rectangles. And we will do the same with the next smaller one. Now let's take a look on all the frames and the panels that we got from this die set. Isn't this amazing? So many possibilities, a lot of frames and panels to add on your cards just by using one die set. Time to use some of these frames to create a card. I will use these green and yellow frames that I cut and combine them with Ivo View stamp set to create my today's card. To create the background, I cut a white panel using the bigger rectangle from the in-out stitch rectangles die set. Next, I ink the middle of the background with Victorian Velvet Distress Oxide ink and splatter the background first with water and then with red watercolor using a small paintbrush. I cut the card base from a light brown cardstock and attached the background panel using the foam tape. Now let's complete building the background by attaching all the frames that we got from the die set. Before adding the stamps to our card, let me introduce you to Magengo Designs acrylic blocks. Our acrylic blocks come in two different sizes. The large one is 4 by 3 inches and the small one is 2 by 1.5 inches. Both of them have a grid to help you to align your stamps and your sentiments perfectly. The grid is engraved, so you don't need to be worried that the grid will be removed by using your acrylic blocks. The other amazing thing in our acrylic blocks is these finger grooves to help you to hold your acrylic block and to prevent dropping it on your cards and on your papers. And the thickness of each acrylic block is half inch. Now let's go back to our card. I chose a few stamps from Ivo View stamp set and used Momento Tuxedo black ink. With the help of our acrylic blocks, I stamped them on a white cardstock, then colored them using Ohoho brush markers. The sentiment that I choose for today's card is from the same stamp set, and it's I have a spot in my heart for you, and I embossed it on a black cardstock using Versamark ink and white embossing powder. To finish my card, I just attach the sentiment using foam squares to my card. And this is our card for today, featuring in-out stitch rectangles die set with the help of Magengo Designs acrylic block. I hope you like it. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful crafting day. Bye!